So we are so excited today. Today, we are proving that we are your headquarters for all things Christmas this holiday season because we've already done our Hallmark preview, of course, the Hallmarkies podcast, and we have already done our Lifetime preview a couple of weeks ago. That was oddly the one that we finished first, but we today are doing the catch-all of everything Christmas coming out 2018. Very exciting. This is including feature films, the other networks, and I'll explain a little bit more how I came up with this list. But first, I want to introduce our amazing panel. I am Rachel, and Amber's here.
Oh, hello, everyone.
And Amy is here.
Hey, guys.
Yay. And we have our friend Emma here.
What's up, and Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas. Thank you guys so much for coming and talking about these festive holiday films, non-Hallmark, non-Lifetime. It's very exciting. Thank you very much. And so the reason why I kind of wanted to do this for a couple reasons. First of all, last year we had to have an emergency podcast because of Snowman's, which was on the Ion Network. And so hopefully this year we are a little bit more prepared, or at least I'll be more prepared for the greatness that might come on these other channels. And and so second of all, I am really excited about some of the feature films. Movies are kind of my game, and so I picked 3. And here's how I kind of picked this list. The way that I picked it is that it had to be a movie. It couldn't be like a special, like something that's like holiday music special or like a cooking special or something like that. Like that doesn't count. Also, if it was a holiday themed episode or like an extended episode of a show, that doesn't count. So like the Doctor Who Christmas special, not on this list, for example. And so like the DuckTales Christmas episode, not on this list. So because you had to draw the line somewhere. So that's how I did it. And so it's going to be pretty fun. I'm excited. Are you excited, Amber?
I am totally bonkers bananas excited. I don't want to say that like maybe the Up Network is wooing me. I feel like I am a popular girl and the Up Network is like, oh my gosh, I'm gonna date that popular girl because I'm starting to be like, I see you over there, Up Network. So watch your back, Hallmark. Just saying.
Yes, so we will have extensive coverage of the Up Network. And so we're very excited. So let's dive in. And we are using the same ridiculous scoring system that we used to...
How very dare you? It is not ridiculous.
Is a drink system. So starts with hot cocoa, and then it's eggnog, and then wassail, and then your lowest is snow water. So there you go. That's our ranking for how excited we are. All we know is these summaries and casts and things like that. And so we'll see. This is just our excitement level. It's not they could end up being super amazing, and we don't know. So the other thing
could possibly be some melted snow that we're suddenly like, oh, 5 crowns. What?
The other thing
all sorts of Christmas magic that could happen.
Yes, that's true. The other thing is that I only included movies that had Christmas as a main theme. Mm-hmm. Like obviously with feature films, there's many movies that are coming out during the holiday season that aren't Christmas related, such as Aquaman or Bumblebee. And if you would like a preview of those movies over on my channel, if I can do a shameless plug, over on my channel, my friend David and I, we previewed the entire winter feature film slate for November.
Oh,
December.
So I see why you didn't put those on our list. Trying to coach viewers.
So please check that out. It's really fun. And so anyway, let's dive in and talk about these movies. So the first network that we're going to talk about is the Freeform network, formerly ABC Family. And The first one is called The Truth About Christmas. And in this movie, we have a political consultant famed for her spin finds herself unable to lie after a run-in with a toy store Santa on the way to meet her mayoral candidate boyfriend's family for the first time. This stars Kaylee Hawk, Damon Diop, and Ali Gandor. So, Amber, what are your thoughts?
So this sounds a lot like I'm Not Ready for Christmas, except for I feel like it's going to be a little bit scandalous because it's on Freeform, which to me is kind of like free love. So I don't know. That could make it extra tantalizingly great, or also just be like wah wah wah. However, Truth About Christmas, great title, and actually way better than I'm Not Ready for Christmas.
I agree with you there. And so, Amy, what do you think?
I don't know. It's not hitting that Christmassy thing for me. I think since it is on Freeform, it might, and it's a mayoral candidate, they may get into the politics a little bit, which isn't something I want in Christmas, I don't know.
True.
Freeform took the family out of it, so I don't know.
Emma, do you recognize any of these actors? Have you ever heard of any of them? I haven't.
Not in this cast, I have not. Not at all.
Does it sound interesting to you?
I too was like, this is I'm Not Ready for Christmas without this song. That doesn't make any sense. But like, I don't know. The only way that I think this movie could be fun is if she falls for the toy store Santa and that messes stuff up with her boyfriend.
Yeah, I love it. I hope that's what it is.
Thank you. I should write stuff.
All right, so
obviously I'm always in favor of a romance with a tourist, like with Santa, right?
Right.
Like, all Hallmark movies and TV movies and movies in general should just be about Santa, even like movies in July. But I'm not feeling that.
Oh, why not?
Because you can't fall in love with the person that cursed you.
Oh.
But it does seem weird that she would end up with a mayoral candidate. Like usually politicians end up being the terrible person, the bad guy business in these things. So I don't know.
Rachel, this is the Freeform network, okay?
It's going to bring something new to our repertoire.
See, I didn't think it'd be like an evil Santa curse. I thought it'd be like Christmas magic hijinks type of thing.
Freeform actually does have dark magic shows, so
yeah,
who knows?
I think
maybe he's more like Krampus
to fall in love with Santa. So I am going to give it a wassail. It could be funny. That's my hope, is that they'll be like liar, liar, and make it funny.
I think they're going to try really hard, and it's going to be some great old snow water.
Okay, Amy?
I agree with Amber. It's going to be some snow water.
Emma?
Well, I gave it a wassail and a half just because of the story I made up in my head. So we'll see.
Only not the half drinks.
You gave it some eggnoggy wassail?
Sounds terrible.
All right. Next up on Freeform, we have Life Size 2. This is a sequel to the classic Life Size. The summary: Grace, the young CEO of Marathon Toys, is in the middle of a quarter-life crisis as she struggles with her job. With the help of her young neighbor, Grace's old doll magically awakens to help get Grace back on track. And so this stars Francia Raisa, who Amber was in the
yeah, I am quite aware that she was in
the movies. And
Chasing the Dream. The hockey one.
Thanks. And is Lindsay Lohan in it, or is this no?
They have her credited on IMDb.
Okay.
Yeah, I doubt it's gonna be much.
A cameo.
Like a cameo.
You know how they say, with the help of her old doll, like her friend or whatever, her neighbor.
Oh.
I'm gonna guess she's a cameo as the neighbor.
Okay. So, Amy, so you're a big fan of the original Life Size. Is that correct?
Yes, I love that movie so much, and I'm really excited to see this, and I hope it does so good. And also I'm excited because Francia Raisa, who's going to be the main character, she was in, Secret Life of the American Teenager, which was another thing I loved growing up. And so I just think it's a really good cast, and I hope they do, like, the original proud, but it could also go really wrong. So, but I'm hoping for the best.
So what's your rating?
I'm going to give it an eggnog.
Okay.
With potential.
All right. Emma, what about you?
Okay, so I'm pretty excited about this one. I really liked the original, and I saw pictures of Tyra Banks dressed as Eve, and the clothes are amazing. There's like rainbow faux fur, rainbow high heels. I'm so excited for the clothes, and I hope they do a Christmas version of Be a Star, like Be a Christmas Star. I don't know, just something they need to. But
Emma,
what?
The Hallmark Jones.
What?
I don't know what your last name is, but
yeah.
If there is a Christmas themed Shine Bright, Shine Far, Be a Star,
yeah,
I will legitimately die.
Wouldn't that be so fun?
It would be beyond fun. It would be life-changing, game over. What else could be better? Anyway, sorry. I didn't even think about that possibility.
So, Emma, what are you rating it?
Well, I'm going to give it a hot cocoa for nostalgia, but I expect to leave with a wassail.
Oh, shoot.
I'm worried.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just like setting my, like, I don't want to get too excited, but.
All right, Amber, what about you?
Okay. The only thing about this movie that brings me hesitation is that it's about grown women who are being helped by Eve. And I mean, I know Eve's great no matter where she goes. You can dress her up from her head to her toes. But also, is she supposed to help, adults? She's supposed to help young girls find their identity, not grown-ups. Although, I will say, I did buy myself some Barbies this weekend. So, I don't know who I'm pretending to be that I don't play with Barbies. But, whatever. And that's my only thing. Like, I don't even see any children listed in the cast. Which just seems weird to me.
Good point.
But, that being said, this is the hottest of hot cocos.
Ooh. Okay, now, for me, we can add this to the long line of television movies from the 90s that I have never seen.
Are you kidding?
Why are you
Oh my gosh!
So, I trust you guys, and
So when I was saying the lines from the song, you just thought I was like a crazy person?
What? I was never saying the lines from the song. I will give it an eggnog just because I trust you guys that it'll be fun. I don't know.
Well, also, guess what, Rachel? I'm going to require that you watch the first one before you watch the second one. Merry Christmas.
Yes. Yes.
All
you
right.
need to do that.
I'll watch it. I'll have a makeup day where I watch Life Size and I watch that Spirit of Christmas one.
And Love Under the Christmas Table or
okay. It'll be a marathon day. It'll be good. Okay, good. All right. So the last one from Freeform is No Sleep Till Christmas. This is pretty simple. The summary wasn't much. It just says a bartender and a businesswoman find they only have one thing in common, insomnia. And so they bond over Christmas. And it stars Dave and Odette Annabelle, a real life couple. So.
Yes. I'm going to just chime in real quick and say I love Odette Annabelle. Formerly Eustman was her name. She was in the Kindergarten Cop as a kid.
Oh, wow. That is... Oh,
I mean, she's been in other stuff too, blah, 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 blah. But mostly and importantly, she was the kid who spoke Spanish in the Kindergarten Cop.
Do you know the husband, Dave?
He's been in shows and he's handsome.
Oh, okay.
But he wasn't told by Arnold to shut up. She was.
So we don't have a whole lot to go off of, so I'll just ask for your guys' rating.
I looked it up a little bit more.
Oh, you found more?
Yeah, I thought it was super interesting. I'm convinced this is how you will find love, Rachel, because you have trouble with insomnia, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
Hey, don't. Rachel and I both do, which is why we work so well together, because sometimes we record podcasts at like in the middle of the night.
okay, so this is how you will find love too, Amber.
Perfect.
Both of you.
Not with each other.
No, I wasn't
That's
insinuating
not what
that.
the show is.
Okay. Whatever works. But I think she has like a fella already. But she meets this bartender and she finds out the only way that they both can sleep is if they're next to each other. So they can only sleep in the same bed, and like that's the only time they can sleep. So this is like, you know, a little different from what we're used to.
Like when Ross and Joey had the perfect naps together.
I don't know anything about Friends, but sure.
You guys,
I don't have time for all
audience
of these
people who understand that reference are dying. They were like, man, that was a good pull. So that was for you, person in the audience. None of these schmoes.
But I thought it just seemed different.
Yeah, that actually sounds pretty good. That sounds romantic. The
Yeah,
only thing we've ever had like
too.
that in Hallmark was In My Dreams, but that they weren't together sleeping. But they
of course not.
felt love in their dreams.
You would never see anyone sleeping in the same bed before marriage.
Right.
On a Hallmark. I don't even think in any Hallmark movies you see even married couples in the same bed, do you? Besides Garage Sale Mysteries. That's the only one, I think. So, yeah, and that's risque. So,
It's scandalous.
like, yeah. I am super excited for this, though.
Yeah.
I like Odette Annabelle actually was on Supergirl last season, so I love her. I think she's a great actress. She's an eggnog.
Yeah. I think I'll give it also an eggnog. Amber?
I'm gonna give this an eggnog as well, just because I don't know. That's what I'm feeling.
There you go. Emma?
Same.
Okay,
eggnog.
Look at us drinking eggnog. Should we even do this one for Ion? Should we just mention it? Because we have no summary.
Yeah, I couldn't find anything for this one at all.
Yeah, we only have one new film from Ion. It's called All I Need for Christmas, and all we know is that it stars George Stoltz and Claire Coffey.
And frankly, that's all I need to know about this movie. Because I love Claire Coffey. And I love George Stoltz. Love them. I mean, obviously, I love George Stoltz because he was Kevin Kirk from Seventh Heaven. So, obviously. But Claire Coffey is just a delightful angel of a person. I met her once at Comic-Con, and she was the nicest person I've ever met in my whole life.
I just Googled
Claire Coffey.
She's mostly, you would mostly know her from either Grimm or from the movie where she, like, makes a wish and the mannequin comes to life and is her boyfriend, and then she ends up with the photographer guy.
Oh, I don't know that. Okay, well.
It's a Christmas movie.
It's a Christmas movie. Okay.
I'm going to Google the name, because if we don't, then people will say, Amber, you should know the name of this movie. And
I see something that says like Holly's Holiday.
It is Holly's Holiday.
Oh, somebody just posted that on our Insta story. So I was just looking at it.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It's like Mannequin, but with a twist.
Oh, okay. So I don't know. I will give this Snow Water, but I don't really know anything about it. So, Amber?
I'm giving it eggnog based on the fact that I'm positive I'll enjoy it because of them, but I have no idea what the plot is. Like, to be fair, it could be some Snow Water if the plot is George Stoltz and Claire Coffey don't fall in love and one of them dies.
I'm surprised you're so high on George Stoltz after he burned you in I'm Not Ready for Christmas.
He didn't burn me in I'm Not Ready for Christmas. Plus, this is Ion, so he won't have a bad attitude about it.
You thought he phoned it in.
Oh, yeah. But see, this is the thing about people who phone it in. they might think they're too good in the first year that they start making these movies. By the time it gets around to year 2 or 3, they're like, you know what? I am happy to be here.
Fair point.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Emma, what do you think?
Oh, I just don't care at all. So I guess I'm just going to give it
So water.
I have nothing to go off of, so I just don't care.
All right. And Amy?
I'm going to give it Wassel, but only really because of Kevin Kinkirk.
Okay, good.
About it.
All right. Now we're diving into Up, the Up Network. And they have, I believe, 7 movies. So we are going to go through those. And we have, the first one we have is called A Christmas Switch. This is from Up Network, and it says, Christmas works its magic in this body-switching holiday tale about 2 very different moms who find that help is where you least expect it and most need it. When struggling singer Audrey and wealthy record executive Julia collide at the mall, they wake up in each other's lives the next morning. Audrey finds that though Julia's life is full of luxury, she's missing the chance to connect with her family in any real way, while Julia finds that though she gets plenty of family time, Audrey can't say no to anyone, giving her no time for herself. As Christmas looms closer, the 2 women rush to figure out how to both help each other and switch back before they miss Christmas morning with their own families. So this sounds really cute to me. It's kind of similar to my idea of what I wanted to do, but mine was with single and mom with kids. But it's Jackie Seaton, Ashley Wood, Ona Gregory are the names of the actresses. And the only thing I wonder is where are the husbands? Because that would be awkward.
Oh, yeah.
Right? So they must find some way to get rid of them for Christmas. I don't know.
They have a business trip.
Yeah, something. But it sounds pretty fun to me. What do you think, Amy?
I'm excited for this. It's kind of like a Freaky Friday, Switch for Christmas, both, but without the romance. And I kind of, every once in a while, I want a Christmas movie that's just not focused on romance. So I'm excited for this, and I think it's going to be really good.
Yeah. Emma?
I just don't really want to see stressed out moms.
Oh, interesting.
I'm a stressed out mom. So I don't need to be like, yay, Christmas, stressed out moms. But that's really all I got for me.
Okay. I can see that. I was thinking like you'd relate to it, but I guess maybe it's not escapist.
Right.
Right. That's interesting. Okay. Amber, what about you?
Also, does it say anything about them being married?
It doesn't in the summary, but yeah, I guess they could both
People can have children without having husbands, Rachel.
No, I agree. But
she forgets
if
this
they have husbands, they have to get rid of them somehow.
Well, yeah. I feel like they're not going to have husbands because it's going to be a Switch for Christmas thing where they fall in love with some guy.
Right.
But that being said, this could be real fun if they, like you wanted them to and Switched for Christmas, play up the people don't know that they're switched thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I'm going to give this a hot cocoa. I think it sounds fun. I'm excited. Amber?
I am going to go ahead and give this a Wassel, but a very hopeful Wassel because it could surprise me. I just don't know about the comedic chops of any of these people.
Right. Amy?
I'm going to give it an eggnog. I think it has potential.
Yeah. Emma?
And I'm the downer. I'm going to give it a melted snow water.
All right. Okay. So then the next from Up is called Christmas on the Coast. And this is hard-hearted New York novelist Drew Cassadine, who is known for her holiday romance stories, is desperate to get her mojo back after a string of flops. Deciding that a change of scenery will get her creative juices flowing, she heads home for Christmas to Harbor Point, South Carolina, where she uses the quirky small-town characters as inspiration for her new book. But when she meets handsome widower Bryson Flynn, she finds that she just may be writing her own love story. So, Amber, can you believe they're actually having a Christmas movie on the coast? This is revolutionary.
Yeah, it's amazing, and I am pretty excited about it.
And it stars Julie Ann Emery and Burgess Jenkins are their names.
Who I've never heard of before in my life. Sorry to their publicists. Personal apology from me.
Yeah. So, Amy, what do you think?
I'm excited for this. I think this is going to be cute. I like the idea of, you know, she's writing her love story because she's an author, and I think it's going to be really cute. And I've never heard of like a Christmas movie in South Carolina, so
it's wild.
Exciting. I don't know.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Thinking outside
the
box.
Exactly.
So, Emma, what do you think?
I saw the trailer for this today. And I could go either way with this one. I like that she's a writer, and it's kind of giving me some Brie vibes from Chesapeake Shores, because she's like writing about this people, and she has to like kind of probably confront them at a time, and they probably will be pretty mad at the end. But it has Bonnie Bedelia in it as well, who I loved in Parenthood so much, but I could not stand in Christmas Joy last year.
Yeah, agreed.
So I really, really hope she goes back to being Parenthood Bonnie Bedelia, but we'll see. So
you've got more drama vibes from the trailer? I didn't see it.
No, it looked fun, like quirky.
Ooh,
like, and it was just kind of like Chesapeake Shores in the way that, I don't know, she was writing about people and they didn't know about it.
I still have post-traumatic stress from Chesapeake Shores.
I hope this is done a little bit better than that.
Okay, so I'm going to give it an eggnog. I think it has potential. I like it. Hopefully they'll have chemistry, because we don't know. Amy, what do you think?
I'm also going to give it an eggnog.
Amber?
Make that 3 eggnogs, please.
Emma?
I'm going to give it like a good wassail recipe, like my Grammy's that has cranberry juice in it. So it's like close to like the eggnog level.
That sounds yummy. Okay, next we have Christmas Catch. This is Detective Mackenzie Bennett loves Christmas, but her plans to spend the holidays with her family, friends, not to mention handsome new stranger who just moved to town, are put on hold when the FBI tells her that her gorgeous new friend is a suspect in a diamond heist. Now undercover and under tight supervision, Mac finds herself getting close to a man who might be a criminal, but who also might be the man of her dream. What do you think?
I like the storyline, and I think the story is going to be really, really good. But since it stars Yannick Truesdale, who was in Gilmore Girls, I know I'm not going to be able to take his character seriously. Like, everything I've seen him in that was not Gilmore Girls, for some reason, I just can't take it seriously with him for some reason. So I like the storyline, and I think it's going to be good, but I'm probably just not going to enjoy it because I'm going to be laughing the whole time. So
who is he in Gilmore Girls?
Michelle.
He's Michelle, so he's like the other manager from the hotel that Lorelai works at.
Right. Okay. Emma, what do you think?
This is giving me Dashing Through the Snow vibes, which I really liked. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Andrew Walker and Megan Ori.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I really liked that movie and did not know how it was going to end up. So I'm hoping that possibly this could be like that. And I was actually excited that Michelle from Gilmore Girls was going to be in it, but I haven't seen him in anything else. So.
Yeah, and it's not like Michelle is the romantic lead.
Yeah, he's just somebody.
Oh, is he not?
No.
Okay, I thought he was because he's like the first one on the list. But if he's not the romantic
just the biggest
lead,
name.
Oh, okay.
So Emma,
that might make it better.
What do you give it?
I wrote down a wassail, but I just got more excited about it. So why not an eggnog?
All right, Amy.
I'm gonna give it a wassail.
All right, I'll also give it a wassail. Amber?
I'm giving it a full eggnog because one of my favorite movies of all time is Christmas Undercover Christmas. It stars Jamie Gertz, and it's a Christmas movie.
Oh my gosh, my parents love that movie so much.
Your parents and I are twins.
Yeah, I thought so.
But because, you know, it's the whole like, oh, I gotta keep track of this criminal thing, like dashing with this through the snow. But I really enjoy the fact that she's the detective. We don't get to see that very much on these channels. So I'm a full eggnog, like I said.
Cool. Great. Okay. Next, we have Christmas with a Prince. And this is pediatric specialist Tasha Mason is focused on one thing, keeping the kids in her ward as healthy and happy as possible. So when her high school crush, who just happens to be handsome Prince Alexander Cavalieri, breaks his leg on a nearby ski slope, Tasha is forced to allow him to secretly get well on her floor. And she's furious that a spoiled royal is interrupting the precious healing time her kids so badly need. Soon, however, Tasha learns that some tough love and a lot of Christmas spirit could turn this royal pain into a knight in shining armor. This stars Anastasia, Marina, Lynette Ware, Melanie St. Pierre. That's the only one that I recognize now, Melanie St. Pierre. But Emma, what do you think?
I wish you wouldn't have came to me first. All I wrote was ugh, really big.
What's that?
I just wrote ugh, really big. I'm just so over princess stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
Prince. Sorry,
I have so many questions about this. I'm just going. I'm not even waiting for my turn.
Just go.
First of all, this handsome prince is her high school crush. Does
Okay,
this
that
mean
confused
she
me too.
went to school with him and they were like high school? She had a crush on him in high school. Or is it like the way that I had a high school crush on, you know, Prince William?
I think the latter. I'm guessing.
Okay, because that makes sense, but also like, why'd they word it like that? Get out of here. That would just be like her childhood crush in high school.
Yeah.
Only had whatever.
Yeah.
Mad about it. And like, but I don't even understand why she's mad that he's like on the same floor as the kid. I don't get her. Get out of here with your ways. Like, they're going to pay money to your hospital. The kids are probably stoked. She'll get over it. I know, but I'm mad about it. Get out of here, Tasha.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense. Like, and also, is this the only hospital in like the whole world and the only floor? Like, I don't know, it's sort of weird for him to be at. And I mean, he must be extremely badly injured. Like, if you just break your leg like that, you can heal that up and you leave the hospital same day. Like, even if you have surgery, you'd be over one night. Like, you don't have to stay many weeks.
Well, does it say weeks? I mean, this could all happen over the course of a night.
Yeah, I guess that's fair.
That's true, yeah.
But to be fair, I'm mad at her.
Yeah, so I'm not that excited about this, even though I love Cinderella movies. Obviously, I love Christmas movies too. So I'll give this a snow water. Amy?
I'm gonna give it a wassail. I don't have faith in this. I don't know. It's just I'm gonna be honest, I was a hospital kid. I was in the hospital a lot when I was a kid, and if a prince would have been on my floor, I would have been super uncomfortable because I was trying to recover, not being concerned about other stuff. So, yeah.
Very good. Emma?
Melted snow water.
Okay.
Of course.
Amber?
You know, sometimes when you go skiing, and especially if you go skiing in the Alps, as I have never done, and people, like, it gets so worn down because it, like, the snow melts underneath the things and it just becomes like slick ice. That's what I'm giving it. It's not even snow water. It's just like icy film on top of snow that people try to ski down.
All right. So we have Christmas on Holly.
With that, Amy.
I just put bad ice stuff.
So we have Christmas on Holly Lane. Lifelong best friends Sarah, Kat, and Riley reunite in Sarah's childhood home to cook up some Christmas magic and save the holidays for their families. With each friend at a different crossroad, they will all have to come together to rediscover the Christmas magic that can only happen in the house on Holly Lane. So this has Karen Holness, Jamie M. Calica, Sarah Lancaster, and Giles Panton. And I actually saw a trailer for this one, and I thought it looked really charming. It's kind of like the Big Chill Christmas style, and I thought it looked cute. And I like Giles and Sarah a lot, and Karen Holness is good, so I'm pretty high on it. Amy?
I'm excited for this. This looks really cute, and like the house is magical, and just makes me happy, the idea of it. But yeah.
Emma?
Yes, I saw the trailer too, and I was like, oh my gosh, yes, because it's about friendship and there's multiple love stories, and I love Sarah Lancaster, and it just looked like so much fun and so magical. I'm so excited for this one.
All right. Amber?
Yeah, I am pretty high on this one as well. Sarah Lancaster is a dream, and Giles Panton is coming for Casey Manderson as one of my favorite. Yeah, watch out.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited for this one a lot. It doesn't say anything about people falling in love, but
watch the trailer.
Gotta be at least one of them for sure.
Watch the trailer. There looks like there's love in the trailer.
It looks like there's 2 love stories in the trailer and then a married couple as well.
Yeah.
So you know how I feel about my multiple love stories, Emma.
Yeah. Yeah, and it looks like each like friend like has obstacles to overcome. It's just like it just looks great.
Nice. All right. So Amy, what do you give it? Or did you already say yours?
No, I'm gonna give it I'm gonna give it an eggnog. It's eggnoggy.
Okay, great. Amber?
It's eggnog for me as well.
Emma?
Hot cocoa with whipped cream.
Nice.
Whoa!
I'm really excited.
I have to turn it up.
I'm also going to give it a hot cocoa with maybe whipped cream. It looked really fun. And I definitely think the Up has stepped up their game this season, which I'm really glad to see. At least it looks that way, so let's hope they prove it. So the last one from Up is Hometown Holiday. High-powered music executive Ryan is so desperate to sign the latest internet sensation to his label that he agrees to accompany his sister to a country wedding just to get the chance to meet him. But when he also meets a beautiful small-town girl, he falls head over heels for her. Now, through a year of mistaken identities, misunderstandings, and masquerades, the two will need to hope that a lot of love and some Christmas magic can bring them together. And this is Kevin McGarry, Sarah Troyer, and Stephen Huszar. So, Amber?
Yeah, so obviously I love Kevin McGarry. This one's great job casting handsome. I am so confused by this movie. Like, I don't know. Do we know anything other than this synopsis? Because it honestly feels like halfway through, they just switched into a different movie.
Because they lose track of each other somehow. He falls head over heels. Isn't like a serendipity kind of a thing where they meet, they fall in love, and then they get separated through whatever, and how are they going to find where each other are again?
Okay, I'm going to accept that because honestly, I've read this thing like 5 times, and every time I'm like, wait, when do they get mistaken identitied?
Okay, I can help you out.
Okay, thank you, Emma.
Or do you just want to go with the other, like, made-up one?
No, Emma.
Go with the real.
Okay, so, like, this high-powered music executive doesn't tell the girl that he's a music executive and says that he's a rancher, and I think the girl's an actress, but she's like, I'm not an actress, I'm just a Southern girl. So, like, that's how Southern people talk, apparently. I'm so bad at accents. Oh my gosh. Okay, so it seems like it takes place over like a long amount of time, but seriously, watch the trailer. You will have seen the whole entire movie and you will not be confused anymore. So
Emma, after watching the trailer, how do you feel about it?
No.
You're a snow water on it.
Oh yeah.
Wait, Kevin McGarry's not even the guy?
No, he's the music guy. Like, he's the country artist that they're going after. So he's
well,
just, like,
that changes things. Okay, I'm out. I'm out on this. It's not even Kevin McGarry is the guy. Bad job casting.
So he's not
that was
Ryan?
really odd.
Kevin McGarry's not the high-powered music executive Ryan.
No.
Oh.
I thought it was very odd.
Oh, he's the country music singer.
I don't think he falls in love.
Hopefully he'll actually sing, unlike last year's Song for Christmas.
You're mad about that.
All right, Amy, what do you give it?
I'm just going to give it a wassail. Maybe it'll be okay.
Amber?
You know, it's getting some snow water. Because I feel like personally lied to. And that my Kevin McGarry dreams were dashed.
I guess, yeah, that's the Steven Huszar is the Ryan guy, I guess. I don't know. But I'll give it a wassail, but it's not a high hope wassail, but we'll see. Okay, now we're moving on to TV One, which is a network I didn't know existed until making this list.
I didn't hear about it till you said it 5 seconds ago, so.
Okay. Amber, do you know TV One? You're up on your TV
I know
network.
Telemundo.
Wait, is this a Spanish channel?
And
No,
I
it's
know
a real-
Univision.
I also only picked channels that were available in Salt Lake City. This one is. So there are 2 movies available on TV One. The first one is called Coins for Christmas. And this is single mom Madison finds herself scraping pennies together 2 weeks before Christmas after the IRS freezes her bank account. Her ex fails to come through with any help, and her boss fires her. Desperate to pay bills and buy gifts for her teenage children, Madison jumps into the ever-popular gig economy. That's when she meets and eventually gets hired by obnoxious sideline former pro football player Alec Darby, also secretly on the verge of going broke. This odd couple butts heads time and time again, and they eventually forge a friendship. And to their surprise, they learn a lot about themselves and teach one another how to be better people. So, so Emma, thoughts?
I think this sounds very stressful.
I know. That's what I was thinking. Holy cow.
2,000 things are going wrong. But I love Essence Atkins from Smart Guy. She's the Yvette. Or Yvette? No, I don't know. But I loved her in that. So that gives it some hope for me. Just a little bit.
Okay. Amy?
It's a lot. That's just that's a lot, and it's too. It sounds like one my dad would like.
Ooh, okay.
So
it doesn't even say anything about them falling in love. It's just they forge a friendship and teach one another how to be better people. Like that's
wow.
Also, I don't want to talk about the IRS in a Christmas movie,
Right?
like, no.
Right. Unless it's some version of Christmas Carol that can somehow, like, whatever. But, yeah, it sounds pretty. Amber?
Yeah. If I was going to pick a movie that was not for me, it would probably be the one about trying to save money when you don't have any money and you don't know how to have a job. And also, it has, like, a retired football guy who's also bad at money. It sounds like an accounting class, but like reading this description sounds like a weird accounting math class problem. You're gonna have to like figure out their interest rates.
This sounds like everyone I know in my college right now that just has no money and is just trying to find any way to get some.
Right.
Like,
so we all agreed snow water on this one?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
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 Okay, good.
But I really like Essence Atkins, so maybe like, I don't know, like
awesome.
warm snow water, like boiling snow water. I don't know.
Okay. All right. The other one for TV One is Merry Wishmas, and this is just simply all we know is a movie starring real-life husband and wife Tamala and David Mann as former high school sweethearts reunited for the holidays amidst family drama. So, not much to go off of there. But did any of you guys know these people?
nope.
Tamala and...
No, but I Googled them and they're pretty cute.
Oh, okay.
Kim Fields from Facts of Life is also in this one.
Ooh, I do like Kim Fields.
Emma, how much research did you do, for Pete's sake?
Don't you want me to come prepared, guys?
I am loving it. I'm not mad at you. I want to give you a present.
You're my best friend. Thank you. So yeah, I'll give it a wassail because you just don't know enough to give it either to be not excited or excited. Amy?
I'm gonna also give it a wassail. It sounds kind of boring.
Yeah. Emma?
I like that they're real life husband and wife.
Yeah.
I always think that's sweet. And I like family drama a lot. So why not a wassail?
There we go. Amber?
I'm actually going eggnog because they look so cute. And also, all the pictures of them look really happy and laughing. So I think it'll probably be funny. So
Okay, next week going to BYU TV, and which is available nationally. And
also get the app.
What's that?
They have it that you can just get the app.
Oh, an app. They have a movie called Shoelaces for Christmas. It says, after an altercation with her ailing mother, Jennifer, a self-absorbed teenager, inadvertently stumbles into a local homeless shelter late one evening. Upset with his daughter's selfish attitude, Jennifer's father offers an ultimatum, which includes her volunteering at the shelter in the hope she will learn to be responsible and compassionate towards others. Through this new experience, Jennifer creates an unlikely bond with both the staff and one very special young guest, which lead her to a deeper understanding of the true meaning of Christmas is love and family. So this will probably be faith-based to an extent, at least. And I really liked their movie last year called Instrument of War. It was actually really well done on this channel. So for those reasons, and it's Craig S. Bjork, Haley Chase, Mia Topolin, Austin Grant. I don't know any of them. I will give it a wassail because I think it could be sweet. Amy, what do you think?
I'm going to give it an eggnog just because it's probably going to make me cry. So
yeah. Emma?
I really like unlikely friendships, so I'm going to give it a wassail.
Cool. Amber?
I'm going to give it a snow water just because it's probably going to make me cry.
See, if it makes me cry, I like it more.
If it makes me cry, I'm like, get out of here. I didn't sign up for this.
Okay, this next one is on the Sci-Fi Channel. I'm so excited.
I just saw the title.
This is Santa Jaws, and it's trying to survive the family Christmas. Cody makes a wish to be alone, which ends up backfiring when a shark manifests and kills his daughter.
Oh my god! This is like something I'd walk in on my 12-year-old brother watching.
We're covering everything on this, and it was just too hilarious. I could not include it. So, Amber, your thoughts on Santa Jaws?
I can't believe that this movie exists, and I can't believe that it's taken this long for it to exist. This is the best movie of all time.
I hope the shark is dressed up like Santa.
I don't want to spoil it for you, but I feel like they have a carnage count posted somewhere, and it does look like there is, in fact, a Santa's hat on the fin of the shark.
Oh my god.
It also somehow has gained a the candy cane javelin that's attached to the front of its face.
That's a narwhal then.
No,
Maybe.
it's not. It wasn't born with it.
Oh.
Well, maybe we're planning on doing a anti-Hallmark podcast in December, where we're going to be covering one we're going to talk about later, the zombie apocalypse Christmas movie, and a couple other horror type Christmas movies, just for something to break it up, with my friend Sean Chandler. Maybe we'll have to throw Santa Jaws in there.
I'm gonna have to make a video about this on my channel with my little brother because he will deeply enjoy this, so it'll be interesting.
That'll be really fun. Emma, what do you think? Are you gonna be signing up for Santa Jaws?
No, I will never watch it just because I get scared easily. Not that I'm like afraid of a shark just like popping in my house and killing everybody.
That is what the shark would do.
But I could not stop laughing when I read the description. I was just cracking up. I almost cried. It's just too ridiculous.
Okay. Amber, what do you give it?
Like, it's on its own scale, dude. Like, I'm gonna give it 7 spikes and a razor.
Okay. I don't know. I guess I don't know what I give it. I give it a eggnog just because even that description alone just made me so happy. So there we go. Way to go. Amy, what are you gonna give it?
A wassail. Maybe.
All right. Okay. And Emma?
I have shark-infested melted snow water.
Okay.
Ooh, that's way better.
Okay.
Emma's the best, you guys.
We have the holiday calendar. This is a struggling but talented photographer inherits an antique holiday advent calendar. The contents of which seem to predict the future. Will this magical calendar lead her to love this holiday season? And stars Kat Graham, Quincy Brown, and Ron Cephas Jones. So I saw the trailer for this, and it looked really cute, I thought. Adorable. Christmas magic, huge. I think it has a lot of potential. Amy, what do you think?
I think this is going to be really good. I like it. I love advent calendars, and I think that being like the base of a movie, I think it's just going to be cute. I love the trailer, and yeah.
And Emma?
I giggled like an absolute idiot watching the entire trailer. This is going to be the greatest movie of this holiday season other than A God Week Christmas. I cannot, I am obsessed with Ron Cephas Jones. He's in This Is Us, and he's wearing a Christmas vest. In this movie, he's just so magical. He needs to be in absolutely everything. I cannot say enough about this movie. There are 2 love interests. Oh my gosh, if this is bad, I will be so disappointed, and I will cancel Christmas. Mm-hmm. That's where I'm at with this right now.
All right. Amber?
So for those of you who don't know, the unreleased podcast, which contains our Hallstar wish list of people that have not been in Hallmark movies, but we want them to be, Kat Graham was at the top of my list, so I'm mad at Netflix for snaking her. That being said, this movie is going to be incredible. Stop it. The best.
Right?
I can't even believe it.
Well, so
all of the movies should just quit while they're ahead.
We all agree hot cocoa then? Am I?
I got 2 hot cocos.
Yeah.
2.
Don't agree, Emma.
I'm sorry. What?
You only have 1 hot cocoa.
Okay. The next one, The Princess Switch. So 1 week before Christmas, Margaret, the gorgeous Duchess of Montenegro, switches places with Stacy, a commoner from Chicago who looks exactly like her. With the assistance of a magical Santa's helper, Margaret falls in love with Stacy's handsome coworker, while Stacy falls in love with Margaret's fiance, the dashing prince. Vanessa Hudgens, Sam Palladino, and I think it sounds pretty cute. Little princess in the popper action going on. So yeah, I think it sounds cute enough. Amy?
Oh, I'm excited for this. It has Vanessa Hudgens in it, and it's kind of like, switching it up. Did everyone see Switch for Christmas on Hallmark last year? And then every channel was like, we need something where people switch places.
Everyone saw Switch on the Hallmark channel, and they all said, we could do that, but better.
Right.
They probably saw, that got a lot of ratings. And it wasn't very good. So there you go. Amber, thoughts?
Stop it with this. It's incredible. Not only does it happen, but not only is it a Switch for Christmas movie starring Vanessa Hudgens. There's an assistant of a magical Santa's helper.
Oh yeah, you're right.
What? Get out of my brain, Netflix. Get out of my brain.
So what do you give it, Amber?
I am giving it hot cocoa.
Well, I love me some Vanessa Hudgens because I'm a High School Musical girl, and I think that's gonna make me like a princess movie because yeah, the Santa magic, and it's kind of like the Lizzie McGuire movie.
And I do have a real quick question because Sam Palladio is also from the TV show Nashville, and everyone knows V. Hud is, you know, Queen of High School Musical and also really a singer. Is this going to be a secret musical?
It has potential.
That would be
It
so
definitely
good.
could be.
If it's a musical, I will. What can I do that the audience will want to see? I will sing a song by myself and post it on Instagram. And that'll be fun for everybody.
It will be I would definitely be even higher. I'm going to give it an eggnog, but if it's a musical, definitely hot cocoa. So there's no trailer for this yet, I believe.
Because they're trying to keep it a secret that it's a musical.
So I forget, who have I asked?
I give it an eggnog.
Okay. So the next up we have The Christmas Chronicles, and this is family holiday comedy about two brothers who, while trying to prove if Santa's real, crash his sleigh in Chicago and must get the big guy back on track or Christmas is canceled. And this has quite the cast: Kurt Russell, Kimberly Williams Paisley, and Judah Lewis. And Kurt Russell looks like he's having the time of his life in this trailer. It's just like makes you smile watching the trailer. And I think it's going to be really fun. So we don't really have a whole lot of Santa movies from the other channels. So I'm pretty excited about this one, actually. So I'm going to give a hot cocoa. Emma?
I thought it looked well made, but it's a little too action-y for me.
Oh, okay.
I wasn't super excited for it. And I didn't see any Kimberly Williams Paisley in the trailer. So I was disappointed about that.
Interesting. Amber?
So this, obviously, Kurt Russell is amazing and incredible, but remember in Scrooged where there is like a fake trailer for a movie they're making where Santa's like meets Die Hard and is like a guy who's like totally hardcore. For some reason it kind of reminded me of that trailer. Just I don't know. It was a little much for me, a little actiony, like my girl Emma just said. That being said, I think I could just watch 2 hours of Kurt Russell doing that and be really happy. Like I could just watch 2 hours of Kurt Russell being like, ho, 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 and I'd be like, I'm in. So, I mean, I'm going to give it eggnog, spoiler alert, just for Kurt Russell.
Okay, good. Amy, what do you think?
I don't know. Kurt Russell, he just doesn't seem Santa to me. It just, he doesn't sell it for me. I saw the trailer and I'm like, this might be cute, but I don't know.
All right. So, Emma, what rating do you give it?
A wassail.
Okay. And Amy?
Wassail.
Okay, good. All right. Then we have Christmas Prince, The Royal Wedding. This is a wedding-themed sequel to 2017's The Christmas Prince. Christmas Prince. A Christmas Prince. This stars Ben Lamb and Rose McIver. And so, did you guys see the original Christmas Prince?
I did. I have a whole Twitter thread about it. So I was like, I'm going to love this movie. I'm going to live tweet it. And by the end, I was like, I want the bad guys to win.
What?
I thought it was perfectly average. I didn't hate it. I thought it was perfectly blah.
I watched it while wrapping presents, and my husband kind of watched it, and he's like, I don't know why people say it's so bad. It's just whatever, which means
that's how I felt.
So many Hallmark movies that she's like desensitized to these types of movies.
Amy, did you watch it?
Yes, I did, and I loved it. It was like one of my favorite movies last year. I watched it when I was studying for finals multiple times. And I'm so excited for the sequel. I am very invested in their relationship.
Awesome. Okay, yeah. So I am going to give it an eggnog just because I think it'll be harmless and fun and fluffy. Amy, what about you?
Hot cocoa all the way.
All right. Emma?
I give it a wassail because just from their kind of promo for it, I'm a little worried that they're going to be too in on the joke. And I'm not sure if they're going to like try to keep it to the original and, I don't know, have heart and sincerity, or they're going to like try to make it kind of funny and poke fun at themselves. I'm worried about that.
Yeah, I can see that. Amber?
Let's see. I was mad at this movie mostly at the beginning of it, the first one, because her name was Amber, and then she didn't use it for the whole movie. She used her fake name, which was it was ridiculous. And then acorn thing, blah 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 blah. I liked his little sister, so I hope she's back. I liked the bad guys. I hope they win.
So what rating do you give it?
What rating do I give it? Snow water.
Okay. All right. Next we have Christmas in the Wild. This is jilted by her husband on the eve of embarking on an African safari. A woman travels to the continent alone where she meets an elephant conservationist. And this stars Rob Lowe and Kristen Davis. And I think it sounds cute. I like both those actors, and I don't know, going to Africa sounds pretty fun. So I'm gonna give this an eggnog. Emma?
Fun fact about this movie is one of Rob Lowe's sons plays Kristen Davis's son in the movie, which is kind of weird. But I don't know. I mean, I like Rob Lowe because I like Parks and Rec. I'd give it a wassail.
All right, Amy?
I don't know. This movie synopsis kind of just sounds like a way to get murdered, maybe. So I'm just gonna give it snow water.
Okay, Amber?
Okay, yeah, it does sound like a way to get murdered, but she's a grown-up, and if she's gonna have a kid in this movie, then she probably is gonna have kids come with her.
Oh, if she brings a kid, that's a little bit safer, like safety.
I mean, I feel like that's actually more dangerous because you could lose your kids in an elephant accident.
Hey, I'm an advocate of solo travel, so I think it can totally be done safe, no problem.
I think solo travel is
fun. Safari, she's with people who know.
Now, before I judge this movie,
I've traveled solo. It's fine if you're not an idiot.
Well, yeah, I travel solo all the time, but not to Africa. I couldn't go to another country by myself.
I've been to Mexico by myself, which is probably more stupid than Africa. But I was with a group, so it was fine. She's on the safari. She's not like by herself in the middle of the like savannah. She's in like a group tour, probably.
That's true.
Yeah. I want to give you higher grade than eggnog from my solo travels. Amber, what grade do you give it?
I haven't even got to say anything. You just kept cutting me off, talking about how great you are at traveling. I do want to make sure that Rob Lowe is in fact the main guy in this movie, the love interest, and not like her jilting husband. Is that confirmed? Because I don't want to be burned like I was with Kevin McGarry.
I have no idea.
I'm not sure, but I can't imagine that Netflix would make the same mistake that Up did.
Well, I mean, if Kristen Davis's kid is Rob Lowe's kid, they look a lot like him, so it might be weird.
I really think.
See, I'm worried about it, so it's gonna get some wassail.
Okay, I've lost track. Okay, Amy, what do you give it?
I gave it a snow water.
Okay, sorry. And Emma?
Wassail.
Okay, great. All right, last one from Netflix. We have Christmas Camp, and this is a young woman in advertising who hates Christmas is sent to Christmas camp in order to get a job, but ends up getting inspired by the true meaning of the holiday. So camp worked. It's Lily Ann Harrison, Bobby Campo, and Ben Gavin. So we know and love Bobby Campo, so that's exciting. Oh, yeah. But I don't know. What do you think, Amy?
I have a lot of questions. Like, is she trying to get a job working at the camp, or is she like
getting sent to the camp.
Part of the, so like one of the not kids, but like I don't know. This just I can't wrap my head around this. For some
It's true because it says the advertising who hates Christmas is sent to Christmas camp in order to get a job.
So is she a counselor or is she like one of the people that's like participating in the camp?
Yeah, it's a little unclear.
Is it an actual camp or is it just like classes to get you into Christmas?
Oh, that might be it. Like the stuff you have to take if you like work for Macy's or something.
I'm looking
I think it's like remedial Christmas. You have to go for summer school. There's like one Christmas specialist who's the Professor Christmas. His name's like Professor Claus or something. He'll actually be Santa Claus's son. It's gonna be amazing, you guys.
Yeah. Do you want to go to Christmas camp, Amber?
Let's be honest. If there was a Christmas camp, I would not leave. I would live.
So I will give this one Wassel, just for Bobby Campo alone. Hopefully it'll be watchable. Amy?
I'm going to give it a Wassel also.
Okay. Emma?
Well, fun fact, this is the same person who wrote A Christmas Prince. And she just wrote this book and it just came out and they're already making a movie of it. So they're really going for it. I love the idea of like her getting Christmas training, and who doesn't love Bobby Campo? So I'm going for an eggnog.
Oh, Amber?
I was gonna give it an eggnog, and then you said it was written by the same lady who wrote A Christmas Tree. So I don't know. I'm gonna
eggnog.
I'll say eggnog, but with like some wassely bits in there.
Oh.
Okay. Now we have our one new premiere from Amazon Prime, which is hilarious. It's called Dead by Christmas. It's reunited for the holidays. A group of friends raised together in troubled Louisiana orphanage are stalked by a killer from Christmas past. That's pretty great.
No. Just no. I'm not watching it. It's not happening. So that's it. That's all I have to say.
We should have Greg McBride watch these scary Christmas movies.
That's a good idea.
That would be fun. Because he writes scary movies. So he's tougher than the rest of us. Yeah. All right. Well, I'm guessing we're all pretty low on that one.
Mm-hmm.
I'm giving it an empty glass.
This is kind of like in when they make that, what's that movie called? Oh, darn it. Prom Night or Valentine's Day murder movies. Like, I think it's actually amazing. In like a scary movie bad way.
Yeah, kind of way.
But like, I'm giving it murderer infested melted snow water.
Okay. All right. So now we have 3 theatrical releases. We're almost done. The first one is one that I am actually super excited for. It's a little movie called Anna and the Apocalypse. And I'll read you the summary. A zombie apocalypse threatens the sleepy town of Little Haven at Christmas, forcing Anna and her friends to fight, slash, and sing their way to survival, facing the undead in a desperate race to reach their loved ones. But they soon discover that no one is safe in the new world. And with civilization falling apart around them, the only people they can truly rely on are each other. And let me explain why I'm excited about this movie. It's not like a scary apocalypse. It's not like a scary zombie movie. It's like a funny zombie movie. Like it's a comedy.
I beg to differ.
You seen it?
No, I watched the trailer and I almost peed my pants. I'm like, no, this is terrifying.
Oh, no, it's definitely like from everybody. I've actually known a number of people have seen it, including my friend Sean Chandler, saw it last year at Fantastic Fest, said it was so good. And I actually like more lighter versions of zombie stories. Like I like Warm Bodies a lot and I actually really enjoyed Pride and Prejudice and Zombies. So, and it's a musical, and I'm just really excited for it because everyone I know who's seen it really liked it. And it's just going to be something very different after watching. Probably by that point, I will have seen 30 some Christmas movies. So to go and watch a little over the top zombie action, I'm really excited. So it's a hot cocoa for me. But Amber, what do you think of this trailer?
I think it's pretty fun. I am going to end up, I don't know how I feel about it, but it looks like it could be fun, and I trust your friends' opinions. I'm ending up giving it an eggnog.
Yeah, fair. All right, Amy?
It's giving snow water. I don't even want to give it anything. It just scare me half to death. Like, I'll have nightmares if I watch this thing.
Okay. Emma, you the same?
I was really conflicted because I'm not a huge zombie person. I don't like anything with blood. But I was like, but it's a musical. And it looks funny.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give it a wassail.
Yay. All right. Good. Well, like I said, me and Sean Chandler and Amber hopefully are going to be doing an anti-Hallmark podcast where we're going to be talking about Gremlins and this and a third choice, which we haven't determined yet. Anyway, it's going to be really fun. Okay. Then we have The Grinch, which is based on of course, the Dr. Seuss book. And I'm not a fan of the Jim Carrey version of The Grinch. I'm a huge animation fan. What?
Oh, I said no. I agreed with you.
Yeah, I don't like it. I don't like the way their noses look like pigs. I don't like the whole aesthetic. I'm just not a fan. This, I really liked the first trailer, but each trailer I've gotten less excited because I just don't think it works very well to stretch these Dr. Seuss stories out into a feature film. They work better as shorts. This same studio made The Lorax, which I absolutely hated. And so I have mixed feelings about it. I don't know why you hire Benedict Cumberbatch and you don't have him use his voice. Like, what? That's stupid. But I'm always rooting for animation, so I hope it will be good. I hope it will be funny. But I don't know. The jokes in the like second and third trailers, I didn't really love. They weren't that funny to me. So I'm gonna give it a wassail. But Amber, what do you think?
I'm gonna give it snow water. I also, unlike you people, I did like the Jim Carrey one. I love the Grinch. I love it. That was me being I hate Christmas, I hate it, but changing it for the situation. That joke is really funny to my sister, who is gonna listen to this podcast just for that moment. But yeah, I'm not very excited about this. What did I say I gave it? Did I say snow water?
Yeah.
That's what I meant.
Amy, what about you?
I have, ever since I was a child, had an irrational fear of the Grinch, period. So the animated one, the people version, the book, like the Grinch terrifies the crap out of me. So snow water, I won't be seeing it. I don't even want to look at it. No.
Yeah. Emma, what do you think?
Oh, I've never liked the Grinch either, but I don't have a fear of the Grinch. I thought the animals were pretty cute in the trailer you sent me. So I guess I'll give it a wassail, but I probably won't see it.
Okay. Last one, we're done, is Nutcracker and the Four Realms. This is from Disney. And I really want this to be good because I hate most of the live action Disney remakes. And here's them trying to do something original and something creative. But I haven't been thrilled with the trailers, and I think it looks kind of Tim Burton-y, which in my world lately is a bad sign. I've hated his Alice in Wonderland, and it kind of has the same aesthetic. And even though it's not directed by him, but it just looks similar to me. But it can't be worse than the last Nutcracker movie, Nutcracker 3D, which is one of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life. So I hope it'll be like a pleasant surprise. But I'm going to say wassail. Amber?
So I'm going to give this movie some wassail as well, but I'm going to give Keira Knightley's voice snow water.
Right? What was that?
That's true. That's very true. I think it's going to be a big flop. I don't think it's going to do well. I don't feel any.
It's too bad because Renesmee's in it.
I know.
Yeah.
Amy, what do you think?
I'm excited. I like the trailer. I think it's going to be cute. It's probably going to be a one-time watch for me, though. So I'm going to give it Wassel.
All right. Emma?
I just wrote absolutely not. Melted snow water. I'm just not. Ugh.
There we go. We did it. Woo! Oh my gosh.
And two of us stayed in video.
All right. Well, thank you so much, you guys. And if you're listening, let us know what you're looking forward to, what you're anticipating from these other channels. Maybe there's something we missed and you want to talk about it. Please let us know in the comments or on Twitter. And that would be awesome. So Emma, let us know, how can people find you?
You can find me on Twitter or Instagram as The Hallmark and thehallmark.com.
Great. And Amy, what about you?
You can find me on Instagram or Twitter at It's Amy Craig. And then you can find me on YouTube, youtube.com/weekendallstars. I'm planning out my Vlogmas right now. So if you want to see my face a lot, 25 days of videos in December. I'm super excited.
Nice. Awesome. Make sure you're subscribed for sure. Amber, where can people find you?
As always, I'm at Amber Brainwaves on Twitter, and that's it.
Great. And you can find me at Rachel's Reviews on iTunes and on YouTube, so check that out. Make sure you're following the podcast at Hallmarkies Pod on Instagram, on Twitter, all our social media. And if you can leave your reviews on iTunes, it really helps us out. We really appreciate it. We're going to be having tons of fun content all Christmas season coming your way. So definitely want to follow us and subscribe. However you want to listen, you're going to love it. And thanks so much. And we will talk to you all later. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.